Hi, folks. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for coming back. And thanks for coming to Pipeline 2018. My name is Matthew Skelton, and it's good to be here. Heads up, 2019, we've taken out options on the 19th and 20th of March 2019 for the next year's conference. We might do 2 days. It will definitely be at least 1 day. If it's 1 day, it'll be the 19th of March. So put that in your calendars, your diaries, and be on the lookout for the early bird tickets. I would love a quick show of hands. Who would welcome 2 days? So I'll tell you what the options are first. Who would welcome 2 days? Who thinks that 2 days would be a terrible idea? And who thinks something else? So who would welcome 2 days? Who thinks 2 days is a terrible idea? And who would welcome some other changes? Okay, so we might do 2 days. We'll see. I found the worst GIF on the internet. So this is the 5th Pipeline Conference, and that's enough of that. So I want to say a big thank you to several people. The first group of people I want to say thank you to is everyone who's attended here. So this is an event that's run by the community, for the community, and so we can give ourselves a big round of applause for making this the conference that it is. I also want to thank the venue, etc. venues here. They're always great. I'd like to thank our kind of auxiliary team, so the videography, photography, Wi-Fi people. The Wi-Fi here is always superb because we get them in to do extra things. And anyone else who's like involved at that kind of level, behind the scenes to make things work, the sound people at the back. So a big round of applause for people who make the venue stuff work. Thank you. We'll have a round of applause for the sponsors shortly, but I want to say a special thank you to all the people on the team, most of whom are wearing these quite delicious tangerine-coloured shirts, without whom this conference is just not possible. Particularly those people who have been involved in the Pipeline team since the very beginning, so that's 5 years of quite hard work, but also everyone who's been involved at any stage. So please give a round of applause to all of the people who are in the team as well. Make it happen. Before we have the little sponsor lightning talks, a few things I want to share with you. A few years ago, Steve Smith and I put together a book called Build Quality In. And this is a collection of DevOps and continuous delivery kind of war stories, experience reports from the wild. The way we did it is we donated 70% of the royalties to Code Club, which is an organization in the UK dedicated to providing equal opportunity access to learning how to code for children aged 9 to 11. They're expanding that, and in the years since it was published, we've actually raised over $5,500 for Code Club. So that feels like a good thing. If you haven't got a copy, please go online and buy it. If you use the URL at the bottom, we've just tweeted it, the URL, by the way. So if you have a look on Twitter, you'll find the correct URL. You'll get a discount for buying that book. It's a PDF, so you buy it online. And you're also supporting the work of Code Club in the UK and elsewhere. So that's my little pitch for that. And thank you to everyone. In fact, there's many of the speakers today and in past years from Pipeline Conference are actually in this book as well. You'll see them talking about other stuff they've done a few years ago. What I find when I'm out and about working in different organizations is that it's surprising how many people have not actually heard about or who don't really understand continuous delivery. They think it's just about pushing stuff to production as soon as it's ready. And perhaps in certain cases that's roughly what it looks like, but there's a lot more to it than that, as we know from the talks today. So something that I'm working on along with other people is a new initiative called Learn Continuous Delivery. There's a website which is largely empty right now, but is there, learncontinuousdelivery.com. And we're going to be pulling together material from places like Pipeline Conference, from meetup groups, from other talks and things, other articles, and kind of curating it and presenting it on this website here, so people that have a way of kind of getting to grips with continuous delivery in different contexts. If you know of a particular talk or article that you feel should be included, if you want to submit something, if you'd like us to interview you based on your experience, please get in touch. That's the Twitter handle at the bottom, so @LearnCD, or you'll find some links from learncontinuousdelivery.com. Again, this is like a community sort of driven initiative to try and make it easier for other people to get to grips with continuous delivery. That's all I need to say. So now it's time for the sponsor lightning talks. So first of all, Makuni. Go for it.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. I was trying to, in the spirit of Fast Feedback, what I want to do is respond to a question that was asked this morning. So here is me delivering an answer to that. And the question was, what were your top 3 things that you would show on a build radiator? So Armaguni is famous for doing these sorts of pipelines. And you know we really did this because it's broken. And as you know, we did it because I try and think that when we tell these stories, we need to be honest. And really honestly, some of our pipelines do look like this at some times. But this is a pipeline that is continuously delivering a Cloud Foundry or Kubernetes. Anyway, it's delivering a large platform continuously up to date, continuously secure. So the question really is, if we have this on our build radiator in our office, what else is useful to go on this build radiator? So the idea that we see when we're working with organizations that are, tens of thousands of people is they're on this journey towards continuously delivering what they're trying to achieve, but they often don't have visibility into the value that they're trying to deliver. Maybe they've got a pipeline that shows the code flowing to production, but they can't see the value. The business, the product owners, everyone in the team can't see that value flowing to production. So the idea that we've seen to be very useful is value stream mapping. So my idea is a tool that looks a bit like this. So this is a tool which you can have on your build radiator. This is going to be an open source tool that we can share with you. It's not a product we're trying to sell anyone, but it gives that visibility. So for the starters, at a glance, you can see the state of the value flowing from the CEO in the shower having a great idea to it being in production. So at a glance, we can see what the lead time is for an activity in our pipeline, how long it actually takes to do it. So very quickly, we can see we've got some reds in this top line, and that is saying essentially we've got something that takes an hour to actually do, but for that task to be complete is taking 2 or 3 days or something. So at a glance, we can see we can optimize very quickly here. So I think with this tool, the first rule of this tool is definitely do not use this tool. Value stream mapping, I'm sure lots of people have used value stream mapping, but the idea is the first step should be really lo-fi. Get Post-it notes, get the whole team involved, really map out what the process is, how value is flowing. And only once you've got that complete picture from everyone, at that point you can start to consider a tool like this. You can get an easily maintainable visualization that can be a live document. A value stream is quite often something you do once, and like lots of documents, it sits in a cupboard somewhere. We want to see this a continuously updated, at-a-glance visual tool that everyone can say, we're on this journey, we need to get better, where are the easiest places to start? And this gives you that sort of at-a-glance of what are the ideas we can have to start to make continuous delivery better for our organization. Cool. I think I'm done. I think that was it. So we're outside. We've got Lego to give away. I would love to know what you think. If you think this is a good idea, if anyone using value stream mapping, come and find us right at the back. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. We are from ThoughtWorks, and we are happy to be sponsoring Pipeline 3rd year in a row. And this is our first open source continuous delivery server called GoCD. And one of the first product managers on GoCD was this gentleman called Jez Humble, who wrote the book Continuous Delivery. And this product was built with the ground up from the principles of GoCD. So you would see a lot of points in the book, looking at the product as well. And what this gives is completely an end-to-end audit trail of what's happening in your entire build system. And also, it also helps you with something called a value stream map, which helps you your entire path to production, where you can optimize your entire build system. And also, we have now brought in cloud-native technologies, integration of cloud-native technologies like Docker, Kubernetes, and AWS. There is commercial support from ThoughtWorks as well. And please do come by the booth to see a demo of the product. And also, we're giving away a Star Wars Lego, so please sign up for it. Yep, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Afternoon. So I'm Phil. I'm from Xebia Labs. Quick show of hands. Who's heard of Xebia Labs before? Excellent. So for those of you that haven't, we've been around about 10 years, born out of the Netherlands, and we sit firmly in that DevOps CD bucket. When you start to look at the whole DevOps and CD world, you'll find us, we're seen as leaders by the analysts, but I'm sure we can. We'll talk to you about that if you come by our stand. So life started for us 10 years ago, where we could see that there was a challenge with a particular customer around deploying their applications. We've got this really cool, scalable piece of technology that works very differently to everything else that you may have seen previously. So I'd encourage you to come by to the booth. We two are out there. You can't miss us. There's only about 6 of us out there. So come along, take a look at the deployment, automated deployment technology. About 5 years ago, we could see that deployments, that's pretty cool, but releasing software is more than just moving files onto boxes and running a bunch of scripts. There's a lot of other things that have to happen in order to get applications into production safely. So we introduced a product, a release orchestration tool. You've heard GoCD mentioned there. Similar. So come and take a look at ours as well, us too. And then very recently, we introduced a product, an intelligent analytic tool. We can see that organizations were investing a lot in tech, and there's a lot of data there, and people trying to understand, make sense of that data and do some intelligent crunching on that, and have this tool come back and tell you how to improve the way that you release your software. So we're going to be running demos throughout the day. At 1:20, I think we're going to do our first overview, so grab some lunch and then come by, and then at each break we'll break out into the different products. Just give a high-level overview, and if none of that actually persuades you to come and see us, we too are giving away a gift, a Star Wars gift, the BB-8. Come and fill in a form. We've then got you, so we'll mark it to you. No hiding. But come and fill in the form. You get to win the BB-8, and we'll draw that at about 4:20. I think that's me done.
Hello, everyone. My name is James, and I'm here on behalf of Diebold. We are a Stockholm-based consulting company, been around for about 15 years, last 10 being focused predominantly on continuous delivery. And today we thought it'd be a good opportunity to promote a new service that we're offering called Bonsai. It's named after the famous surf pipeline on the north shore of the island of Oahu in Hawaii. But it's not surfing at all, actually. So Bonsai, it's a fully integrated delivery platform that is enabling software teams the ability to release code to production in an automated and maintenance-free way. Development teams can take advantage of using Bonsai if they are frustrated with an overly complex delivery pipeline, wasting too much time on manual and repetitive tasks, having a hard time keeping up with all of the feature upgrades in their tool stack, or just simply having a hard time getting features out and meeting deadlines. what our goal here is to help teams focus on what matters most, which is delivering value to the customer and getting features out. We've taken our experience of over 10 years of building these pipelines on premise for customers of all sizes, all industries, and have built on that foundation by offering a service that is highly available, high performing. We're offering multi-tiered support and maintenance. Hopefully have some outstanding visualizations as well, and complete with a integration and migration plan. If you want to learn more about it, get in the loop, www.bonsaipipelines.com. We were going to do bonsai.cd, but there's some issues in the Democratic Republic of the Congo registry, so you guys know all about it. So bonsaipipelines.com. We have a booth. We're giving away some headphones. Sign up, get some emails from us. And if you can, please stop by. Tommy, he'll be giving us a talk on mob programming this afternoon. And I think there's about 9 of us total here today. So come say hello, sign up for the headphones. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Just a quick hello here from a company called Endava, which I work for. We're very pleased to be here at the Pipeline Conference. We're predominantly a software engineering and IT services company. We're very passionate about agile, lean thinking, and DevOps ways of working. We have people, our focus spread all the way from Central Eastern Europe right down into Latin America and into North America. We obviously work with a lot of global brands on some pretty exciting projects, and we're big believers that DevOps is a challenge for everybody and not just a curse for the talented people. We always feel we're at our best when we're talking to customers about transformation and about how to look at their projects and programs from a more holistic way. We have a booth. We'd love to have a chat with you about any projects that you're working on, to share some ideas about how the good and the bad has been running. And yeah, please stop by and say hello. Thanks very much.
Hi everyone, my name's Dan. I'm one of the founders of Engineer Better, and you'll see the slide is fairly minimal. That's because we didn't want to leave it we wanted to leave it to the last responsible moment to actually make a decision about what I'm going to say today. But it does mean I've got some prompts here. So we're a consultancy that helps our customers learn more quickly. And if you saw the keynote this morning, that will help you understand a bit about what we're about. So what we believe in is all the things that Elizabeth was talking about this morning. We're a pivotal partner. We believe in pairing. We believe in test-driven development. We believe in helping our customers learn from the lessons of those working practices to get better at what they're doing. The reason we're here today, there's 2 reasons. One, if you are looking for a new job, we would like to speak to you because we would like to meet people who believe in the same things as us. Particularly if you would like to write Golang, if you like Concourse, which you've been seeing some of that today, if you like automating all the things, if you don't like deadlines or overtime, you should work with us because we don't do those things. We believe in sustainable engineering. Equally, if you're not looking for a job, but you would be looking for some help, then come and speak to us. If you feel like your organisation is always busy, everyone's busy, but nothing's getting done, you should come and talk to us because we can help you with that. If you feel like your team is struggling to actually make progress and be effective, we would like to help you with that as well. So yeah, we've got a booth here. Come and have a chat to us. That's it.
So quick thanks to Equal Experts, who have been sponsors with Pipeline Conference since the very beginning. They're awesome. Go and have a chat with somebody from Equal Experts. The last sponsor who's going to speak now is someone from Rightmove.
Hi there, I'm Ben from Rightmove, and I've just popped up here to say that we're recruiting. We've not got any Star Wars Lego BB-8s or many cool headphones, but we have got some coffee cups if you want to come over and say hello to us. Yesterday somebody asked me what's cool about my job, and we've got a whole list of words there, but I'd rather talk about the sort of flexibility that I'm allowed. I've got 5-year-old twins, 1-year-old baby, and a wife that wants to work full time. So trying to squeeze everything in is a bit of a challenge. For example, a couple of weeks ago, I had Parents' Afternoon where we had to go into school and discuss why one of my daughters can't read things in books, but she's quite good at spelling out rude words at the skate park. All things like that. And without that flexibility, I wouldn't really be able to see my children growing up like that. So come and say hello later.
So thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks also to Agile Stationery for sponsoring our Twitter wall. They do some awesome things. It's been great to work with them personally from the work I've been doing. I think the combination of subject matter expertise in the agile space and understanding how we need to work with physical things like stationery, how that can improve our practice is really, really awesome. So it's great to have them involved. It's great also to have O'Reilly involved. Publishers, their book stand is at the very end of the sponsor area. They're actually giving away free books, as in zero cost. I think they've got 15 to give away this afternoon, so make sure you get to the book signing and get there early. But they've also got a really good range of really on-topic books for sale as well. 40% discount on some of the books and so on. So go and have a look. Thanks kind of again to Rightmove because I've actually sponsored twice this year. They've also sponsored the bags, which you'll see, so thank you very much for that. And I want to shout out to our bronze sponsors. So Conflux, Continuous Delivery Consulting, Honeydew Health, Honeycomb TV, Inido, The Scale Factory, Signal FX, and Unruly. So a big round of applause for all our sponsors, please. Thank you.